Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to All Sports Media TV. I am your host, KJ the Great. Thank you guys for tuning in. Right down here, you can find where to follow me at. Make sure you follow me at KJ the Great 09 and All Sports Media TV and get all your updates on boxing. Now let's get into it. Oh, yeah. We got another fight shaping up for August 3rd, and that is between the former WBO junior middleweight champion Tszyu, the Soul Taker. He is 24 wins, one loss, no draw, with 19 wins by way of knockout. He was last in the ring with Sebastian Fundora March 30th. Man, it was a bloody fight, a bloodbath, man. But you can guarantee that it just showed how much of a warrior, both of those guys were. Early on in the fight, Tszyu, he suffered a gash to his head, somewhere about like that long on his head, and it was just blood everywhere all over his face for the rest of the fight. But he fought to a split decision loss, which was amazing in my opinion because he couldn't see. Now, apparently he broke Sebastian Fundora's nose in that fight because he was bleeding constantly from his nose, just all down, just breathing it in. And the thing that I liked about Tszyu is in the face of adversity, he kept going. And a lot of people they can keep going, but what he kept going is he was still able to time. He when he could see, he was still able to time. He was still able to catch and shoot and get in, work his way in, and land and have a lot of success throughout the fight. I thought Fedor fought really, really well using his jab, learning to use his range a little bit better, not get so much caught up on fighting on the inside, and he fought really, really well. It was a well-deserved victory. It was a well-deserved victory for Sebastian Fundora and his team. Him and his sister are now the first brother-sister duos to be champions simultaneously, which is a great deal. Um, so yeah, I thought that was an excellent fight, and I can't wait to see Tszyu back in the ring. Now, his opponent for this fight, Vergil Ortiz Jr., 20 wins, no losses, no draws, 20 wins by way of knockout. It is going to be a war, ladies and gentlemen. He made his junior middleweight debut back in January against Frederick Lawson. He got a TKO win in the first round. Now, for you guys that don't know, he was at 147, but he was having some health issues down the stretch. He had to pull out of fights 3 times when he was set up to fight Yemeni Stanionis. Um, Stanionis had a health issue at one of those times, so that's why they had to cancel one of those times. But Vergil Ortiz was having issues with his health and ultimately with his weight. Trying to make the weight after the health issues was just taking its toll on him. But Vergil Ortiz, he has a fight this Saturday against Thomas DULORME. I believe that's how you say it, DULORME, and he has to get through that fight in order for the fight with Tszyu to take place August 3rd on the undercard of Israel Madrimov, Terrence Crawford for the WBA junior middleweight title. Now, I think that Vergil Ortiz will get through this fight with flying colors. He is ESPN's number 7 ranked junior middleweight and respectively, and Tszyu is number 2 respectively, behind ultimately, I believe, ultimately Jermell Charlo. Now, you guys got to remember, Jermell Charlo got stripped of all his titles except the Ring Magazine title, so he has no titles. But he tried to petition to make the other fight with Terrence Crawford a fight for regular status, interim status, basically. But no, he ultimately withdrew that and made that for the full champion status belt, which is cool. Respect. He wants to come back at some point, but these guys right here, Tszyu, Vergil Ortiz, they are hungry and they are ready for war. This fight right here is going to be, this is going to be a whew, slobber knocker. This is going to be it right here. This might be the best card of the year because everybody on this card is going to try to steal the show in Los Angeles. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think down in the comment section. What do y'all think about this fight? How do you think this fight is going to play out? Thank you for tuning in. I'm your host, KJ the Great. Peace.